back to The Grand Lady, everyone. We've got a very exciting episode for you this time. I'm going to walk you through how I chose the exterior colors and how I really tried to honor her history with those colors. We've made some incredible progress with the siding going up and the new windows. It's pretty exciting times around here right now, and we're really happy to share it all with you. So I really have been struggling with which color... Oh, hi, Addie. I've really been struggling with which color I actually want. I know I want green. The siding that we chose offers 2 shades of green. I ended up having to buy a gallon of each of the siding colors because the Sherwin-Williams formula only worked in the paint that was appropriate for siding, and they only gave the formula for a whole gallon, so it was more money than I expected, but totally worth it. Spanish moss, and one is called Willow, and it's between these two for me, these two greens. One's more gray and one's more fresher green. Let's try the Spanish moss one first. Ooh, it's more gray than I expected. That's pretty gray. Let's go to Willow. That's Willow. What do you guys think? This is the original color of the house, and the color of the siding that I could get close to that is the one right behind it. I thought this is the one I was going to go with because it's like the original, but when I painted a big swatch of it, it started looking a little more yellow than I liked, and it just didn't give me happy vibes. Unfortunately, we don't know her original paint color. The earliest photo we have is from 2007 when she was still occupied. There were several coats of paint on the siding and on the corbels. At one point in time, this house had red window frames and light yellow trim, and it's either painted green or light yellow. It's hard to tell because there were a lot of different paint colors on the siding. So the one I really liked was this deep red, and I'd like to incorporate that into my final color scheme and keep as much of the history of the house as I can. When I look at this color, I kind of get that dark, moody kind of vibe, and I really like that. I don't know if you look online at Victorian houses. I mean, that's all I do right now, trying to figure out the color scheme for this house. But there's one painted in San Francisco that's all black, and that one looks amazing to me. I don't know if I could do an all black house. The neighbors would probably kick me out, but so I'm not going to do that here. And I really do want green, so I'm going to stick with that. There's a lot of pressure when you have an older house, and especially when you put on the internet. Everybody has an opinion, and I struggled with what other people would think, if I was doing it correctly. I've read a lot of articles and found some books about how to paint your house historically. Trying to figure that out with the options I have now and with the siding choice we're using. It comes pre-colored, and the color is permeated throughout the whole siding, so you don't have to paint. And you could paint if you want to, but I think at this point we just need to get this house sided. So I'm going to go with a color I like personally and hopefully maintain a classical look. The Grand Lady is a QueenAnne free classic. And that's the style of the houses that were built in the years between the fancy and ornate Queen Anne's and the colonial revivals. It's kind of in between. It has characteristics of both, which makes it pretty difficult. People have translated that into all different ways of paintings. So how to paint this house, after all that research, I think is just up to me. Doing my best to make her beautiful and honor her history. What do you guys think? I like both of them, but for different reasons. Maybe I'll put the trim sample colors up. Maybe that'll help me out. 2 of these were in the Victorian section of the historic paints, which I didn't notice until after I picked them out, so I guess I'm on the right track, according to Sherwin-Williams anyway. Let's try Roycroft Bottle Green. Ooh, pretty. Billiard Green. So far, not liking that one too much. And then this is the dark red. Watching paint dry. Watching paint dry. Yep. So this is the color palette I've been using to make my choices. It's supposed to be historical from the time period of when the Grand Lady was built. around the 1890s or so. And these are the colors I'm putting together. Hello everyone, welcome to the backyard. Today I got my 4mm tarp, some gloves, and some lead paint remover. Today we're going to attempt to do lead paint removal from the corbels that have the old lead paint on them from many, many years ago, safely and at home with this strip tox that's supposed to render lead inactive, inert. It does a chemical reaction, so it makes it so the lead cannot become airborne or dissolve in water, and it makes it safe to dispose of. So we're going to take all the precautions, and then we're going to test it afterwards to see if it really did work. So we'll be safe along the way. So I have 7 of these to remove the paint from. You can see the green and the yellow paint are both lead paint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I thought for sure I had 7 corbels. Where did the corbel go? Somebody put it in the wood pile. Jim. The paint was really flaky, so I decided to be extra precautious and wear my mask with lead filters in it. We're going to leave it overnight just to make sure it gets all 3 layers of lead paint. Good morning. We are going to see if all of the paint on these corbels is going to test positive or negative for lead this morning after sitting in this stuff for 24 hours. I'm going to check it at first before I scrape to see what's happening there, and then maybe I'll check along the way too. Still positive for lead. Was this a scam? I decided to see what it would be like to try to scrape off all the goo that this stuff made. And I realized it was going to be many hours of work and that I probably wouldn't be able to keep all of the goo on the tarp. So I decided to dispose of it according to the guidelines. So I carefully wrapped them up and disposed of them with the 4mm plastic, and then I triple bagged them too. We'll make some new ones that look just like these.
I'm gonna dance by myself like nobody's watching. Don't really care if my rhythm's off, 'cause I'm gonna dance like nobody's watching me. I'm gonna dance by myself like nobody's watching.
Thank you, Mr. Chen, Randy, wife, for the opportunity to be here. With this part now, I'm gonna finish my first part. Thank you, everybody. She's gonna look beautiful when everything be done.
Don't really care if my rhythm's off, 'cause I'm gonna dance like nobody's watching me.
Guy just stapling on the mesh, you know, so we have the water seal. So from that, we're going to put the starter strip 3.5 inches up, you know, after we step down a 1/4 inch.
So this is the strip that keeps the insect out.
Yes.
It's turned over the furring strip, and then the starter strip will go on the outside of that, and that leaves an air channel.
A nice little air channel, and keep bugs out, lizards out, all that stuff. And everything, keep mesh, keep leaves.
Here comes the starter strip.
Yeah, so this is the starter strip, and we always start 4 inches, 4.5 inches from the edge of the corner.
And why do you do that?
Why do I do that?
Yes.
So it creates movements, you know. It creates movements.
The siding's going to expand and contract with the temperature.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
well,
it keeps it from breaking.
We like that.
Yeah, we keep it relaxed, you know? Yes. We put the J bead around the meter, you know.
Nice. This is the J channel around the meter, and the siding slips underneath that. Yes. Nice.
And other than that, you know, we're down here. We basically just creating a nice little look with the J channel on the outside.
You're kind of doing a custom corner here because we have
corner because there's not really an outside corner. So we done
manufacturer doesn't have an angle
screw
corner.
this.
Yeah.
So you see how this one's sitting nice? That's how we want to get it, sitting nice on both sides. So this is.
Still a little work to do in that part.
You still got some work to do.
I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. I'm gonna dance, dance, dance like nobody's watching me.
Well, the house siding isn't done yet, and it's kind of cold right now, and we had snow for a couple of days. Haven't done the front yet because the porch isn't done, because we had a bidder decide they couldn't do the job, so we had to do another bid cycle. And we got someone new to do it, but now it's a little too cold and a little too hard for digging to put some more footers under the porch. So that's going to happen in the spring. It is cold today. And it's cold in this car. We are going over to the house because the windows are in, and Randy and Zach are getting started installing them. So let's go. Ooh, almost didn't start. Wow. Morning. So pretty. Look! How's it going?
Good. We're finding out little nuances that are going to have to be changed, but
It feels like Christmas. It is Christmas.
it is good.
These are so pretty.
That one, and the one up in your office are all tempered.
Oh, wow. Because they're so big.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice to know. Awesome.
Anything below 18 inches from the floor has to be tempered, and all the windows are 19 and a half. Anything 9 square feet or bigger should be, and they're above that. So they're 4 foot by 4 foot. So that, you know, all the other than the double hungs, the big ones.
Awesome, Randy.
And with the windows in, this place ought to be a lot warmer.
That'll be nice. I can work on this trim. So I was trying to match the profile of the original trim on the top trim piece, the cap. So I had to order it, and it took a while to get here, and by the time it got here, it was too cold for me to paint and work on the trim. So now that the windows are in, it probably should be warm enough to get started on that. What do you think?
I think it's going to be beautiful.
Put all your stuff away and check out for the day. There's no time to waste when it's 100 degrees. Burns under my feet. Won't you have a drink with me? We head into town, see what it's about. Barely need a shirt, though the sun has almost set. Make the most of it. I know we will dance and sing.
All right. Need some action shots.
Action shots.
Yeah.
There's a heat wave. There's a heat wave rolling in. There's a heat wave, yeah. There's a party in the streets and the city's on fire.
Perfect.
That was like a hair's difference.
Makes a difference though. I measure everything to the 32nd.
Wow, that's great. You guys are great. Oh my god, that's so awesome. These huge stairway windows were actually plastic when we bought the house. Now we have tempered glass, and the 2 decorative pieces on either end of these big windows are being remade like the originals. We were able to get the original Palladian windows reglazed, and here's the first one. That's pretty.
Like I said, they were black.
Yeah, I know. There were several colors under the trim.
If I would probably sand this just a little bit and paint it.
And this is the outside?
That's the outside. This is the inside.
Okay.
And I'm going to get the other 2 pulled out and take them over to him Monday, and he can get all the rest of them.
Nice. Wow, they are really taking their time and making sure they're put in just right. That's amazing to see. Well, it's been quite a journey so far, but it's really great to be showing you all such great progress. We are so grateful. Well, here's where we are now.
She stands by the window, stares at the morning sun. She hopes for a clear view before the day is done. What can you do when you're head over heels in love? No need to fight, but it's keeping her up all through the night. No end in sight. She wanders along the trail down to the river. But will she dare to set
Thank you so much for watching. We are so grateful to everyone that's helped us work on the house to get it this far. It's like we got over a big hump. We've still got a lot of work to do on the exterior to get it finished, but I wanted to give you an update and wish you a very happy new year.
Happy New Year! Yeah, we keep it relaxed, you know?
a man?